I'm going to show you how to read a pattern. This one is for a free ice cream sandwich afghan. And to start off with, it's going to tell you the skill level, whether it's beginner, advanced, or intermediate. This one's for a beginner. The size is 30 by 36 inches. And then it's going to tell you your material that you need. So you need how much of yarn that you need, your hook size, and this also needs a large eyed blunt needle. Then it's going to tell you your gauge. So 14.5 double crochet plus 10 rows equals about 4 inches. And then 1 square equals about 6 times 6 inches. Okay, so your gauge refers to the amount of crochet fabric that a specific hook size and yarn type will create. Your gauge means the number of stitches per inch in rows per inch that result from a specific or specified yarn worked with a specified size hook. So it's important to check your gauge. So they're telling you that you will have 14.5 double crochet plus 10 rows equals about 4 inches. So within those 4 inches, these are your stitches. And you can use your measuring tape. Okay, so that's important when reading your pattern. And then you're going to start. And to start, this says squares, you're going to make 30. 30 squares are made separately, then sewn together. So it's telling you there's a diagram down below. So you'll start with the chain 24 with your hook that they are telling you to use. And then your row 1 is half double crochet in the 3rd chain from the hook and each chain across. So you'll follow that instruction, which basically means you're going to chain your 24. Then from your hook, you're going to count down to 3 because that's your 3rd chain from the hook. And then you're going to half double crochet in each chain across until the end. And then it's telling you you have 22 stitches at the end. Then rows 2 and 15 through 15, you're going to chain 2, then turn your work and then half double crochet in each stitch across. And then at the very end of your row 15, you'll fasten off. Then when you finish, you need to follow the diagram and sew squares into 5 strips of 6 squares each. Sew strips and then weave in ends. And then it goes down here and it shows you their diagram, which is 30 inches across, 36 inches in length, 6 by 6 inches here for the squares. So this one's a beginner. It's pretty easy to follow, and sometimes you're going to have asterisks, and it's common to encounter them in crochet patterns. In the little asterisk, so right here you'll have these asterisks right here, and that indicates the steps provided needed to be repeated in order for you to reach the end of the row. So for example, if you encounter instructions for a row that read double crochet in the next 6 stitches, you'll have the asterisk here and double crochet 2, slip stitch, double crochet in the next, and then repeat from asterisk to the end, and then you will know the indication follow the asterisk needed to be repeated in order for you to end the row. Also, reading abbreviations. You're going to see all of these abbreviations. You typically see them in patterns. So yarn over, basically you have your hook and you have the slip knot on your hook. Then you bring the yarn over the hook, and that's a yarn over, and typically you grab that yarn and you pull it through the loop. And then here, skip, MC main color, CC contrast color, pat for pattern, repeat for rep for repeat, RS right side, WS wrong side, SLST is slip stitch, CH chain stitch, SC single crochet, DC double crochet, HDC half double crochet, TR treble triple crochet, DEC decrease, INC increase, SC2 tog is single crochet 2 together, FPDC front post double crochet, BPDC back post double crochet, BLO is back loop only, FLO front loop only. You'll see you usually see those in a lot of patterns. Then you'll see symbols. You can always look these up on the internet, but the symbol here is for chain, slip stitch, and it goes on and on, half double crochet, treble, double treble, single 2 together, single crochet 3 together, 3 half double crochet cluster. I typically don't use symbols. I typically use abbreviations, and then so these are all the symbols. If you ever need to look them up, you can just type in crochet symbols, 3 double crochet cluster. And so when reading a pattern, you'll have sometimes symbols, a lot of the time you'll have abbreviations, and then you'll have asterisks here. You'll have to check your gauge, whether to know if it's beginner or not, know your materials. And there's always Facebook groups that are willing to help you if you ever get stuck on patterns too. So it's important to be a part of Facebook groups, okay? So that's basically the beginning steps of reading a pattern. And then in other videos I do show you how to weave in your ends and change colors and all of these beginner stitches here. Okay, so thank you for watching.